Are you kidding me? This is the best song that Dylan has.
No.
Or the revised one.
Huh?
They only have two for what you like. The Asugi Kazuma.
Mm-hmm.
There's two. There's the revived something or other and Nocturne.
The I think Nocturnal one is like just a piano. It's a sad version.
Yeah, this will do. Okay, guys. You guys are dressed in your finest wear, and you are led up the palace gates. The Clever of Colvera and the Voice meet you almost immediately, and the Clever grins at you all and says, "Oh, look."
Oscar
The
doesn't
voice-
pay no mind. Doesn't pay mind to it.
The Voice quickly checks you all over. Vent is with you, by the way.
Good.
And Oscar, he's requested that you allow him to be at the meeting as well.
Yeah. But he has to be quiet.
Okay. You guys can all roll a sense motive on this.
Yeah, gotta do that.
Nice.
Is this
Please
one of
don't
those
roll that
things
one.
where if we all roll it, he'll like get suspicious, or is this just us like a passive sense motive check?
This is a passive thing.
Okay.
Ren?
Where's my
Yorick?
sense motive? Wait, I want to do it too. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoops.
Take it back, take it back!
Why did you roll twice?
Because it took long and just all of a sudden it would come up.
Okay, I'm taking the nat one.
Oh.
Oscar, you screw up everyone else's sense motives, essentially. You're so nervous and you're asking questions that no one else picks up on something.
That's okay, Oscar. I love you.
Yeah,
And-
Mom, we still love you.
You're all led to the huge double doors. No one opens them for you.
Wow. Okay.
I
This is
don't
how
know.
we're starting, right?
The Clever says, if you're not strong enough to see the Emperor, you're not strong enough to meet with him.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Teamwork?
Can I? Never mind. I was gonna say, can I cast open close on it?
Yeah!
Yes, the door's open.
Open sesame.
Nice.
The Clever mutters something about, of course, the hick has to cheat.
It's not cheating if it's natural talent, baby.
Not cheat, it's natural talent, baby, he says at you.
No, I'm sorry.
It'll never end. Just ignore him. Nothing important
And-
comes out of his mouth anyway.
You guys are led into massive. No, this song's not right either. It's too upbeat. It's not imposing enough.
Black Knight theme.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah!
Huh?
The Black
The
Knight
Black
theme.
Knight theme.
From
Oh,
Fire Emblem.
You know what? That's actually perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, hold on. You guys will love this one.
Oh, no.
No,
Yeah,
it's
there
too
we go.
fast. It's too fast. It needs to be
You
slower.
got the battle one. You gotta get the normal one.
Where is the normal one?
It's probably
Here we
like
are.
a separate name for it. Hey, there you go.
There we go.
That's poppin'.
So, on his throne, which is a massively long distance away from you all, is a large man with a bald head and a crown resting atop it. He is barefoot, clad in flowing robes. His scepter leans against the throne, and he motions at you all to approach.
We do so.
He's waiting.
For?
You all have to drop to your knees.
Nah.
We do.
No.
Who
Just a
kneels
slight
in
bow.
and who does not? Vent has informed you all that it is protocol for you to kneel and touch your head to the floor.
I mean, that's kind of like get my clothes dirty. Can I do it in a way where...
No, these palace floors are spotless. They reflect you as how shined they are. There is no way you'll get dirty. The floors actually look cleaner than your clothing.
I cast prestidigitation to make my clothing even cleaner.
The floors still look cleaner. And you get the sense of you even being in this room is dirtying it. So who kneels and who doesn't? Leoric, we'll start with you. Do you kneel?
God, why me?
Alphabetically.
Alphabetic.
Alphabetically, Leoric is not first.
Fine,
But
we'll start
you're
with
here.
Ren then. We'll go reverse
That's
alphabetically.
not-
Ren?
Ren. Damn it, this is really hard. Ren kneels, but they don't touch their head to the floor.
Okay. Levitica.
God damn it! Why me?
You're all gonna get asked this eventually.
I feel like we're like kids in a class who are getting called on and we don't know the answer.
Yeah.
No.
I
Group project,
know.
who wants to speak?
I know Vince gonna give me a fucking earful after this.
Are you standing?
I will very dramatically bow to him and give him a smirk.
Ooh, sexy.
Rain, what are you doing? You're all doing this simultaneously, by the way.
Oh god.
Rain is gonna like do a little curtsy kneel, but they won't touch their head to the floor.
Okay. Sable?
Sable would do what Vent taught her to do.
Okay. Oscar?
She gets down on her knees, but she doesn't press her head on the floor.
Leoric?
Gets down on his knees, but he doesn't press his head to the floor.
Then,
Thankful baby.
then,
Fuck,
you all
guys.
see out of your corner of your eyes, Vent is standing. He's made no
Oh.
move to kneel, and he has his dueling cane directly in front of him with
Oh,
both
damn.
hands on the cane.
You should have done
Damn.
that.
Mad respect.
You know what? I don't care what he does. He talked to the fucking. He made the goddamn demon lord take off his shoes before entering the fucking palace. He can do whatever he wants.
Vent
can't.
has let you know too that you guys are going to be one of the very few people that ever hear the Emperor's actual voice.
And I heard it twice.
And you know what's about to happen next then, Ren.
Yeah.
He stands up out of his chair and he looks at you all and in a very crisp, clear voice says, "Is this how you greet your betters?" Everyone make me a will save.
Damn it.
Sure thing,
Oh,
buddy.
halfway kneels.
Apart from Sable.
I have a question. Is this considered fear?
No. It's considered awe.
Wait, where's
Rain,
my will?
you-
Where's my will?
You
Yeah.
slam your head into the floor.
Nat 20!
Oh my god!
Yeah, boy!
Leoric!
Rain, you slam your head into the
Saving
floor.
throws. Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
I die.
Well,
Ren, you slam your head to the floor so fast your eyes kind of ring and you begin crying and babbling and begging for forgiveness.
Oh.
Oscar, you slowly, feeling a heavy weight on the back of your head, barely manage to resist your forehead touching the ground, but your nose touches the ground. Levitica, the same with you. Except your forehead does touch the ground. Leoric,
Yes.
there is no effect.
Well, yeah,
Then-
what happened to Ben?
Vent remains standing. He doesn't move or falter an inch.
Wow.
Mm,
Is Vin the bad guy? Has he been the bad guy all along?
And the Emperor looks at Vent. And roll me a sense motive.
okay.
Yeah.
all
Everyone
of
who
us?
isn't on the ground crying. Or
Uh,
Okay, who is
any- Sorry, the only people who can actually roll me the sense motive are Sable and Leoric. The rest of you
Oh.
are too busy fighting against his willpower.
19.
Leoric,
Yes.
something passed then between Vent and the Emperor. There was a flash of recognition in the Emperor's eyes for a brief moment. Then the Emperor, after a long, extended second, says, I give you permission to rise. And he starts walking down the steps from his throne towards you all. And he stops about 30 feet away. And he says, have you brought me my gift?
Bring him the troll head.
The doors open up and the troll head is brought in and placed on the pristine floor. He
So
looks
like
at you
at
all.
least in a box and in the fucking whatever.
Yeah,
Z's
no,
made?
they just put the naked troll head on the floor.
That's not okay.
The clean floor has blood stains on it now.
Can I cast Prestidigitation?
As you try to, you realize that, you can only... Can't. You can't. You just can't.
It's not clean enough.
You try, but, you're just unable to in his presence. It's not stopping or canceling out your magic. It's you as a person physically being
Yeah.
able to do it.
Okay.
You're just too in awe of the Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, excellent. You've all proven to be perfect pawns so far. Keep it that way. Or we've talked about this. I know who you all are. You know who I am. But so far, you've proven to be useful. You've proven to know who your betters are. As such, I have a task for you all. And you will complete it.
Yeah, no, Oscar's like riveting, but keeping quiet. Is he gonna tell us what it is?
Ask him.
I'm not asking shit. Fine. And the task is?
I believe you're missing a Your Majesty on the end of that.
My emperor.
Roll me a willpower.
God, man. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't like this guy already. He gives me the heebie-jeebies.
You managed to stay standing again and in full control. But again, you just feel a big weight of something slam against you, and you do falter a single step backwards.
And she smiles politely and says, "You're right, my emperor."
Excellent. Yes. You see, we always expected your attempt at colonizing that section of the Mist Plains to fail, and as such, we sent out other colonists. There was only one that was even remotely successful, to the east of yours. a town that the inhabitants had named New Colvera. Imperialists, a lot of them, very, very honest and trustworthy citizens. We haven't received word from them in quite some time. You will go and you will check it for us. And the Emperor turns and is walking back to his throne as he's been saying that, and he sits back down on it.
Is that all, my lord?
Yeah. Well, not entirely. Oscar. He avoids using any sort of title with you. Your son.
What about him?
Is he the heir to your kingdom?
I have no heirs.
You will have one.
Eventually, if I do
You'll have
remarry.
one decided before you leave Polvera. Otherwise, I will call upon you again. Whether it be your son or another member of your council, I care not. You may also have heard rumors that I take people's firstborns. Is this something that you are aware of?
Perhaps.
I've asked you a question. Is this something you are aware of?
Perhaps, my lord.
Good. I won't be needing yours.
May I ask why?
No, you are dismissed.
I really want. She stares at Vent.
Vent, you can roll me a sense motive if you're staring at Vent. The rest of you can roll me any sort of intelligence check or wisdom check. It does not matter which you actually roll. I just need some sort of a check in regards to remembering or realizing a bit of detail.
Ooh.
Is it
that
like a specific intellect
Leoric's
roll? Or
already
just...
got it. No, Leoric's already got it. Leoric, he hasn't told you where this colony is to the east of you. Oscar, you don't pick up anything. In fact, he's given you no information apart from the name of the colony.
Great, so we'll explore. I like this man.
Are you guys leaving then?
I can't do anything tricky in front of him, so yes. As I'm walking away, am I able to use Detect Evil?
Yes.
Ooh.
There is evil in this room.
It's Rin.
Just permeating the room?
The Emperor.
The Emperor, okay.
The Emperor is evil.
How does it compare to the Immortal Queen, though?
Not as bad.
Okay.
The Immortal Queen is a different kind of evil. The Immortal Queen is an insane evil. The Emperor is more... If you aren't supposed to know this as a character, but as a player, the difference is lawful and chaotic.
Okay, sure.
Dylan.
Yes.
This is probably a long shot, but just out of... Can I do a recall knowledge history on him?
Yes, you can.
Just because I haven't done that before.
Don't get a nat 1.
That
Nat
would
20.
be unfortunate.
23.
You know this man. He was the leader of the rebellion. He was the one who came up with it all. Ravant was a big player as part of it, and was one of the first people who, like, started the original rebellion, but it was this man. You don't know his real name, but he goes by Kolvaska now. Kolvaska was the one who perverted and twisted it underneath Tessiarius's influence and turned the rebellion from a simple protest into an all-out war. He thinks he was doing the right thing, and he still does. But unlike Revant, who did it out of love for his country and desperation, this guy thinks he did it because he knows better than you all. This is someone who had the hubris to think that he was better and more intelligent and better suited to being a god than the gods. Whereas Revant just resented you all for taking away his chance to at least fight against the demons.
Alright.
So, Rain, are you doing
Massive
anything?
douche.
Are you doing anything, Rain?
Rain?
Yes.
Oh, no. Rain is kind of salty that they had to have their head touch the ground.
Sable?
This probably bite me in the ass, but is it possible for me to try and look at I want to do Vent Soul. To see if he has the kind of aura that I recognize.
Vents, normally souls have a bit of a color to them that you can, like, their magical aura, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vent has no aura. He has no color. You can sense that he has a soul, but for whatever reason, you can't sense anything beyond that. Like, normally you get a sense for their aura, their color, like, and it normally can, like, give you little bits of information on their personality. Kind of like, you know, I'm a Gemini, so burr kind of a deal. In this case, Vents is, as you, like, stare more at it, it's there, but the color is transparent.
At least it's not
Okay.
rainbow.
Does it have like an intensity to it?
No, there's like nothing. You just sense that he has a soul. You can't figure out anything beyond it because his soul is see-through. It's transparent. There's no color to it. It's almost as if it's not there, or if it's almost as if it's somewhere else, or if it's being covered up by something.
Okay.
It's a soul unlike any you've ever seen before.
Okay. That's good to know. What about Kolvaska? Or am I gonna go blind from this?
No,
We can
Kolvaska.
fix it.
You guys, you can see other gods' auras. You have no problem seeing your allies, and so Kolvaska's is seeable. However, it's very, very intense and strong. The shape of his soul is like a brick fucking wall, and the color is a deep, dark red. Not like a crimson or anything, but the color of like blood as it's slowly hardening.
Okay.
And it's intense and unyielding. Oscar, are you doing anything?
She's clenching her fists and she's like, I'm about ready to murder somebody.
Leoric, are you doing anything?
Not till we leave.
Okay, so are you guys leaving the room? Or is there
I mean,
anything
yeah,
else
I
you
don't
wanted
wanna
to
be there
talk or
anymore.
ask the
Yeah.
Emperor about?
I say leave.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys are all leaving?
Uh-huh.
Oscar, the protocol means that you turn and leave first, followed by your two right-hand aides. So that would be whoever you've decided in the council that is, followed by two more, in kind of like an arrowhead formation.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to like specify or?
Who's your favorite children of this group?
Yeah, I want you to specify.
Fuck you, bitches! I'm taking Tarvin and Vent.
Tarvin didn't come.
Tarvin didn't come.
No, Vent did.
Good. Well, fine. Vent and
Pick me.
Aren't you still in love with? Wait, were you one of the women that got in love with Rain?
no.
No,
Rain is
that
my
she
child.
became. Yeah, she became so motherly.
Well, yeah, but
Rain.
I'd still love.
Like,
Yeah,
super
Rain.
lovely.
You have to take rain, Asuka.
Yeah, I'll take rain then.
So it's vent and rain first. Next two.
Holy shit!
Then
Rain
take
is the air.
Levitica and Ren.
Okay. And the last two.
Leoric and Sable.
All right, you
I'm
guys
gonna
don't know how you
Sable.
place in her standings,
No.
I'm in front of Sable.
but
Haha.
and you guys all exit.
For Sable to be able to look at the Emperor's soul in that little second.
She already did look at the soul.
I didn't know that. So I left her at the end, just in case.
Yeah, don't worry.
Dude's a brick house.
He's a brick house.
House!
The voice says, "You have your tasks then."
Yes, we require a little more information.
I'm sorry, but the Emperor was very clear that I not give you any more information. If you had asked him for it, perhaps he would have given it to you.
Oh, you know better.
The voice shrugs. The Clever says, "Oh, I know what he had planned if you had tried to ask him. He was going to make you crawl on your bellies towards him and lick his feet in exchange for the information. And you know
Did you
what?
hear that? I heard
I
a
think
buzzing
you
of
were
a fly.
going to do it."
I hear a fly buzzing around. Oh well.
I think it's a beetle.
More a beetle?
A dung beetle.
Uh-huh.
I fart on him.
The last
No,
day
I'm just-
alive. Aren't all your friends dead? I believe dung beetles are probably rolling up parts of them at this moment.
You're lucky I don't roll up a part of you.
No, Levitica, don't give him what he wants.
The voice says it is legal to kill a Clever at any moment. However, doing so means that you end up exiled from the Empire and all its holdings forever.
Oh no, we
Oh,
get
like, that's a
exiled.
fucking problem. Say one more thing and see what happens.
No, please.
One more thing. That's what I thought, bitch.
Can I cast Drench on him?
My fucking god.
What are you gonna cast on him, Sam?
Drench?
Yeah, he's so. And he says, "I bet this is your first time getting anyone wet."
I bet it's the only wet thing you touch. Now let's go.
Okay, Asuka.
Asuka, your daughter won't be saying that in a few years.
Can I just backhand him?
As you reach out, the voice kind of grabs your hand and says, "Trust me, he's not worth it, Your Majesty."
She just makes the voice let her go and like wipes off wherever he touched.
Haha.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, so you guys go back to Stonehearth.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm riveting. I'm angry. I want to break shit. I want to destroy something beautiful.
Lady Stonehearth says, "Your Majesty, I have the perfect thing for you." You were whistling? Oh. No, there's no reaction. There, Leoric. But yes, Lady Stonehearth says, "I have the perfect thing for all of you, actually, if you'd like.
What is it?
Follow me." She turns to the butler. "Make sure that for absolutely no reason am I disturbed. On the pain of your death, make sure no one disturbs us." And she leads you down a flight of stairs into a large room filled with books. She goes up to one of the bookcases. He says, "I need you all to turn around for a moment, please."
Okay.
Books.
Turn around. It covers everybody with her wings. Nobody's seeing.
Books.
There's a mechanical sound, and when you turn back, there's a hole in the wall. He leads you through it down a very, very dark stairwell.
Oh, we're not staying here?
You can read the books later, Ren. Don't worry.
You go
You'll
down
get your reading
further,
time on.
further into the basement, and there is a door. Suddenly, and you're in like a little entrance chamber for this door. And she says, "Now, I need all of you swear on a blood oath that you will not repeat a whisper of what you see in this room to anyone.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Can we not do it with blood?
I'm aware, Sable, but it must be with your blood. It'll make it more binding.
Or more killings.
I'm already bound to something, so you just have my word.
I'm
No.
a free spirit. I don't want to bow.
I need you to do this.
Fine. Fine.
I'll do it, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
I'll touch your blood, Sable. We're friends.
No, Rain.
I'll
Everyone
take the
who
hit,
swears-
Reed.
who swears the oath, she comes up and does a slight slash on your hand,
At
and
least you
then
didn't use
commands
remorse.
that you drip your blood on the floor here.
Sure.
At least you didn't use remorse.
Oh, if she wanted a dagger, she could have just taken one of our many daggers.
She has
I
her
was
own.
gonna say I already have a dagger with quite a few members of the
The-
party.
Yeah, but
Sable, do you agree to do this?
Bad things happen.
I feel like you should.
Oscar gives you a thumbs up. It's fine.
It's never fun with your blood, but you should do it anyway.
and the main factor is that Rain told her to, so yeah.
Okay. So, you all swear this blood oath?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The door opens up, and you go into this dark room. There are shapes that appear to be tied and bound and handcuffed to the walls. And as the torches are lit, you realize that they're mannequin. And they all look like a certain emperor. And some of them have arrows sticking out of them.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Lady Stonehearth looks at you all and says, well, my family may have long been imperialists, as we did help build this great nation in the old days. I, lately, have seemed to have been born with a bit of a rebellious streak. I'm assuming
Hell
we all
yeah,
think,
and I have fibers.
I'm assuming we all think alike.
Oh, you have no idea.
Mischievous from the day I was born.
You got it, boss.
The cabinet and the weapon rack should contain any sort of armament you wish. Have fun.
Hell yeah.
He closes the door and locks it behind you.
Oh, can I find myself a nice scimitar, please?
Yep.
Ren always has their sword with them, so
I want to pick
guessing
up
you
a
guys-
big.
Guessing you guys go to town on these Emperor
Oh,
mannequins.
fuck yes.
Sable, stay back near the door.
Ren goes halfway to town before they're like, I want to read books.
Rain sees them reading a book and goes over and reads books with them.
Eventually, Stonehearth comes back
Murder!
down and lets you all out.
But we're just fucking locked in there.
Yeah,
The Ren just sits by the door eventually.
yeah.
Yeah,
Stonehearth
next
comes
to
down and lets you
Sable.
all out.
Not next to
And-
Sable, fuck
You
that.
guys share dinner together. Did you want to do anything during dinner?
Who wants to be my heir, bitches? Because I ain't leaving my cursed son here for shit.
I'll be your heir.
No.
I mean, yeah, you love Rain best, so Rain would be your heir.
I mean, we have inheritance laws
Yeah.
already.
Yeah,
naming
typically
anyone
Martin
but
would
Theron-
be.
Naming anyone but Theron will break your own inheritance laws.
No, it's not.
It's the opposite,
I've
Dylan.
literally written this up already, Dylan. You
I
don't
know,
even
Mike,
read the
that you
document.
are- that you become the regent until Theron is fit to lead, right? Is what you had
No,
written?
that is not. That is literally not how
Oh.
the laws has been written, which I've shown you several times. But if you don't want to read the document, that's fine. But
I have read the document, dude. I just have a lot to fucking think about all the time, so sometimes I forget the minor stuff. What are your inheritance laws then? Who's the heir? Because I
I'll
asked
link-
this
I'll-
earlier who your heir was and who would inherit it, and everyone went,
I'll
"Oh,
link it. I'll link it to you again.
Just tell me. I don't want to fucking have to.
No,
read the
I'm going to link it to you so you have it saved.
Please, my generator isn't gonna last long.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to say. Let's just fucking hurry, Martin. Here.
No, I don't feel like it. If anyone else hasn't read it, then it doesn't matter. It's Alex's decision. So.
No, please, Martin, don't be like this right now.
Mhm.
I don't know. Who is it? Is anyone gonna tell me?
Literally, we don't have one yet.
Okay.
Not me.
So there you go. There is not an heir yet. So I need to know who you're naming heir.
Um, see, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about this. Like, Oscar was gonna just have Farron be a prince, but he would never inherit it since he's basically a child out of wedlock. So he
Okay.
doesn't really get anything, even though she gave him a last name.
So then, who's your heir? Who takes over the kingdom for when you croak?
If I croak, Vent stays in power until he decides who
Vent
exactly.
refuses that honor.
Huh?
Vent refuses that. Vent says that he has no
You're the
intention.
steward.
Yes, he'll be your steward. Yes, and he'll remain steward, but he isn't going to run or be a regent. He says. You don't know why he turns that down, and if you ask, he just says that it's because it's not in the contract, that it's not what his employer wanted. Does nobody have any inputs here?
Give me a second, please. Let me think.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think it is.
I mean, I don't know what inputs I would have in this particular case.
Me either.
Yeah, it's not really like
the law document.
if we were going under the assumption
Yeah,
that
okay. Yeah, no. If Oscar is the next in line.
What?
Yep. He
Okay.
is the advisor and he is the right hand to Oscar, so.
Ben says, excellent. I will send
Oh,
word
okay.
voice immediately.
I thought you said Valentin.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Oh. Valentin then. Never mind. Okay, I see. I'm a silly goose.
Mhm. But why would the king need to know who
He's
the
gonna
heir
fucking
is?
steal him. He thought you were gonna say Farron. He was gonna be like, "Good, give me the child. Now he can the power."
Kick his ass is what I'll do.
Chloe.
But yeah. Hello?
So what are you guys doing? It's dinner time. Are you talking?
Dinner time.
I want to ask her about the books.
I mean, you can read them if you like.
Yes.
Okay, so that's cool. Neat, neat, neat. So when do we expect you to be coming to Miss Haven to start up your business? Lady Stonehearth.
I will be sending people within the next few weeks. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. Forgive me, I'm not in the best of moods. Good. Anyone wants to share anything? What did you guys do in your day? Did you have fun outside?
Didn't we tell you we got kidnapped?
Well, that was the other day.
Well, almost kidnapped.
All right. So you guys just do idle conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Stay. How much longer are you staying after your emperor visit? How many more days?
Do we like?
wanna
Do I
say
get
one-
to like talk to at least other nobles or shit?
There's no big social events going on right now, just because
Nah,
we're strapped out of character for time.
What about just one extra day?
Vent does say, Your Majesty, if you'd like to, you could throw a ball in Sanctia. It'd be most appropriate because then the other nobles would have to come to meet you.
Ooh.
We do have a ballroom we haven't touched.
You have a very impressive ballroom that I have kept stocked, prepared, and ready at the slightest moment.
We need to get the rest of the castle looking nice.
The rest of the castle looks absolutely perfect. My staff have done an amazing job.
We need to get the rest of the city looking good.
This is true.
Yeah.
However, it will be years before that. I doubt most of the nobles are going to always look down upon you, and if you go too long without holding a ball, they'll think you're being rude.
True. You know what? Sure, why not?
I'll make preparations for it. What were you saying, Ren?
I think we should stay about maybe an extra day. I know Sable still needs to get her business done.
Oh, Iron Ox has already returned beer.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, I wanted the breastplate fixed too. That was the next thing I was gonna get done.
I wish you had told me at the time. I would have had him fix both.
Well, kind of quick push, you know.
That's fine. I will have that fixed as well. It'll be done by tomorrow, likely.
You don't have to, like, measure me or anything, right?
I have a very discerning eye, Lady Stonehearth says.
Oh my god.
I don't know
Everyone
if I should be
starts to feel naked.
concerned or... I'm just gonna let that pass. Okay, have a nice day.
So, the next day then. May, what are you doing?
I guess we are just gonna stroll around and observe.
I'm going with Leoric. I want to go around city.
Oh,
and get
now you go out with him.
All
Yeah,
right.
because you know what? I'm
Awesome.
mad and I want to go.
The Stonehearth sends you with 100 guards,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
as well as you have a enclosed wagon for you and Laura to ride around in.
Why? I want to walk.
She says she understands, and she gets rid of the wagon.
Good. And some of the guards. I think 50 would do. And
She cuts it
I don't
down.
know. And discreet, please. I don't know. Civilian clothes.
Your Majesty, you are going to be impossible to be indiscreet.
Well,
Looks at her wings.
I know. Shut up. You're old bird.
Huh.
What? That's racist!
Oh my god.
That was
So
pretty
is you.
racist.
So it's you pointing out about my wings. Stop.
Yeah, at least your entire race isn't dead, you prick. They kick Asuka in the shins and bleed and run away.
Yeah.
You don't know
Which
his
one is
character.
that?
You don't know me or my life.
York starts inching to the door.
Oh, let's go. I want to walk.
All right. She sends you with 50 guards.
Yay.
You guys stroll around.
Cool.
Which ring do you stroll around in?
I want to go everywhere. Leora can go wherever
Oh,
he
in that case, she
wants.
sends you with 500.
What?
No, sorry, not 500. That is too ridiculous. She does send you with 250, though.
What?
When you mention the fact that you want to go everywhere, including the slums.
Fine. Why has to be so many?
You're a queen planning on visiting a very violent district of town.
Spreading the good word. Also a goddess.
Oh, yeah. Then you end up picking up people who follow your religion as you're walking.
Cool.
Meaning that your entourage does grow to around 500 people walking around you. You don't really get to see much of the city because they're all in the way, apart from some nice buildings and such.
Ooh. Do I get to talk to people?
You're in the slum area? No. The guards keep everyone away from you. As does your religion. The middle class area, it's tough to speak to people. The noble area, it's not too hard.
This is so classist.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't want this in my city.
This isn't your city.
I know, but I'm like... note to self, as queen, not to have this bullshit.
I mean, in your city, everyone's poor.
No!
There's no middle ground here, or even like multiple grounds. It's just everyone's poor.
Everybody's middle class.
I want to hang out with Huey and Winkler.
They have been extremely uncomfortable.
Me too, guys. Me too. Huey, what's your thoughts on Colvera?
He shrugs. And said, like, sign languages to you that this country didn't exist when he was alive.
Yeah, but the castle is same, different than ours.
It's weird. He signals back at you.
Yeah.
Stonehearth lady seems classy, though.
Yeah.
Yet also down to earth in a good way. I like her.
I'm glad.
Oh, speaking of which, milady, Winkler says,
Mm-hmm.
I was paid this for services rendered to the Stonehearth family while you were gone. And he hands you 50 gold.
Why?
They had some things they needed disposed of.
Oh my god, Winkler.
I needed more body parts, and they were very willing to part with them.
I'm glad you're on cleanup duty, but still.
They paid me to take dead bodies. Do you know how weird that is? Normally I have to, like, sneak into graveyards in the dead of night and take them. People are giving me money to get rid of their corpses. It's like Mardi Gras for me.
I'm not yelling at you. To put it nicely. You
Tell
have to do
Andrew I love him
business
too.
while we're away. Gosh.
Sam? What's Rain up to?
Can I go back to the mage college?
You sure can.
God damn it.
Where do you go?
Rain is so dumb. So very dumb. Where's the dean's office?
Roll me a one of your knowledge skills again.
Okay. 33, wow.
33. Yeah, you know exactly where it is. What roll did you do?
Arcana.
Arcana? Well, you know exactly where it should be. It's on the very, very highest floor of the main building.
Ooh, that's gonna suck if I get thrown out. Let's go up
It's gonna
there.
it takes up the whole highest floor of the main building.
Let's go, baby.
All right. 2 bells
knock-
ring as you try to get to the top floor. Roll me 2 acrobatics checks.
Oh my.
Yay! Hold on, I should get plus. Oh no, that is right. Okay. Okay, first one. Did it go? Okay, 14, and then a nat 20. Hello.
The first
Why?
time you kind of like manage to dodge through, but you get jostled around a bit. The second time the bell rings, you go, "Fuck this," and you like climb out the window and start scaling the side of the building.
No.
It's not very high up that you need to go. Like it's only a couple feet, and you realize you're right outside the dean's office window.
I don't want to climb in through the windows. They're gonna kill me. Can I? Fuck.
Spider-Man, Spider-Rain
Man.
does whatever Spider-Man does.
Can I knock on the window?
Yes. A man with gray hair and pointed ears opens the window and says,
Help.
He reaches out, grabs you, and pulls you inside, and says, "Well, he had like a mage hand reaches out, grabs you, and pulls you inside." He goes, again? Who are you, and why were you outside my window?"
Okay, so this is gonna sound weird, but there were like a bunch of kids coming out. Well, not kids, like a bunch of students coming out, and I didn't want to get crushed because you see.
Yes, I believe it is time for the lunch rush, isn't it? Well then,
Yeah.
off you go then, back to class with you, and he kind of like pats you on the back.
Oh no, I came here to see you. Well, I wanna. Can you tell me anything about Kendra?
A little. Why?
Just curious.
Normally you would ask, a priest.
Well, I like mages better.
All right, very well. Kendra is the regulator, we call her. She regulates the use of magic and makes sure that it's used responsibly and properly, ensuring that there's no dangerous magical experiments and that magical items are kept under lock and key. She is the source of all of our magic power as it flows out from her, and wants to make sure that her children manage to use it responsibly.
Do you know anything about like a really big war that happened a long time ago?
The final war?
Yeah, sure, if that's what you call it.
Yes, the one that united the world.
So how do you personally feel about Kendra?
I mean, she was one of the people who united our world against whatever enemy they fought. It's still unknown to this day what actually the final war was fought about. Some say it was against a great dark evil. Some say it was other nations that were fighting each other. What ended up happening, however, is that the gods saved us all. Kendra is one of them.
So I have a really interesting theory that I want to like hash out with you. Is that okay?
The pursuit of knowledge in its forms is a very important thing here at the college. However, you must make sure to tinge your studies with responsibility and understanding. Knowledge can be a very dangerous weapon.
So do you not want to hear my theory?
I mean, you can go ahead and speak it. This is a safe environment.
Okay.
That was their first mistake.
And that was when the dean knew he had fucked up.
Top 10 anime deaths. So basically, my theory is like the gods who you know them now are.
Rain.
Yeah.
Don't forget that thing.
Yeah, I know.
Meaning that you.
Yeah. Pop pussy. I pop pussy.
You know.
They pop pussy.
So basically, my theory is that all.
Hold up. I have to send you something.
Okay.
Remember, it's just a theory. Okay,
No.
theory.
That's not a theory.
No. Stop me right
Up
there.
film theory.
A rain theory.
Sam?
A god maker theory.
Jesus Lord. Bunch of nerds.
I
It's a
had
nerd
to.
theory. No.
Well, Rain's your favorite, so
They're my child.
They're your favorite child. You have many. The entire.
I
the entire
collect children
country-
just as fucking Rain collects parents.
Oh,
At this
God.
point, everybody's my child. Except you're older than me. You're still my child.
So Sam, do you want to try and with that thing that I've just sent you?
Do it anyway.
Isn't it the
Do it.
worst, but also the best, Sam? By the way.
Fuck you, Dylan. I'm gonna bust your nut.
Oh no.
Okay,
Not in the good way.
in a very, very bad way. So,
Oh no. Oh no.
Rain says, "Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't realize that." So she's like the original god?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Then Rain looks around, wondering why they came here. So how's your day going, Mr. Dean?
Good. Please get out of my office now.
Whoa. Okay. Bye. And they slowly walk out the door.
Oh, Rain, you need to get that fixed.
I thought you said it was permanent, right?
It is permanent, but you can fix it. That's your whole thing.
Oh, please, God, let me fix it.
You'll need to. First off, Rain will need to realize there's an actual problem.
Okay. We'll leave that for an interaction later.
Slade.
Are there like any training dummies besides the one that
Oh yeah, there's regular dummies around.
okay. Levitica's just gonna go out there and start beating one of them with her hands, and then after she gets tired, she's gonna take a nap.
Okay.
That's it.
And lastly, Ren.
Oh boy. I kind of want to take a peek at that library first.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a library. There's books in it. It's nothing too like big.
Nothing special.
Not your library is way better.
Okay. Can I do another thing then?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually want to ask Lady Stonehearth if there were any like places of science here. Like in the West, they had like a city-state devoted to that, but what about here?
Sorry, what was that?
If there's any like places of science here, like there's like a place of magic, but like any like research facilities or like
Yes.
big sciencey places.
Yeah, the College of Magic. They do that as well.
That's okay. How about any good places of history?
No, just the college.
What the hell?
Really so bad.
You know what? Let's go to the College of Magic.
Okay, you're at the College of Magic.
I want to check out their library.
Okay, they have a library. It's not as impressive as yours.
God damn it.
You have a book filled with like worlds, like books from ancient times. This is like modern more stuff. It's not as like it's mostly majorly circulated stuff. You'd have to be part of the college to get access to their rare shit.
God damn it.
And even then, their rare shit probably isn't as rare as yours. It'll be more modern rare shit.
That's true.
But yours is like a library filled with ancient knowledge.
Is there any research? Is there anything written about the Tengu at least?
Yes.
Alright. So.
Histories, cultures, things like that. It's all shit that you already know. And in some cases, when you read the book, you realize that they're wrong.
Well, where it's wrong, I'll scribble it out with like a pen and write in like in the margins like the actual proper thing.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna use inspiration for this. $31.
Yep, you successfully deface all the books on Tengus that are incorrect.
Cool.
Before Rin leaves, can I say that Rain and Rin meet up there?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Rin.
Yes. Wait, where?
Did
What?
you-
Oh.
Like, where did you come from? Rain just comes up next to you while you're reading. Did you know that Kendra was the original god of magic?
Oh wow. Jeez Louise.
What the fuck did you just say? I didn't hear that.
Oh wow. Golly gee willikers. That's completely true. Yep. It's not like it's not like the original god of magic is right here.
Yeah, I get it. She's the original, whatever. You don't have to be rude.
God damn. Thanks, Raid. What are you trying to get at here?
I just thought she wasn't, but I guess she is. Cause some guy was like, yeah, she's the original god of magic. So like, okay, I guess I was wrong, but whatever.
We have a library here that we could, look up info on her.
I mean, I believe him. I don't need to look it up, but if you want to, go ahead.
I want to do it. Dylan,
Yeah?
I want to look up info on Kendra.
All the books claim that she's the original god of magic. Rain is never mentioned a single time.
I want to correct them.
Okay?
All of them.
Use stealth to continue defacing books.
I'm still using inspiration on this. Oh shit.
Yep, you successfully deface a shit ton more books.
Don't worry, Rain, I got you.
Wait, so Kendra's not the original god?
What? What do you... They squint. What do you mean? You're supposed to be the original god.
Oh, I'm the original god? Okay.
Are you... Can I roll like a knowledge arcana on Rain?
Sure.
Or like a heal check or something since they're being weird?
Hold on, you're rolling a knowledge arcana?
Or like... Yeah, I guess, since... Yeah. Because they're being weird. Or like a heal check. Is Rain's forehead hot?
I don't know, what are you rolling? Hold on, I'm not getting pings. Like, I'm waiting for you to roll a knowledge arcana on this.
Fine.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Rain's under the effect of a magical backlash. Rain will believe anything anyone tells them and will not register that people are lying.
How did this happen to you?
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And with that check, do I know how long it's gonna last, or?
Forever.
Okay. Yep. Let's go find a mage for you. Let's go to the.
Well,
infirmary?
Rain, now that you know there's a problem, you can set about fixing it the same way you set about fixing all magical backlash problems, of which you fixed a few now.
Yay, Arcana check.
Another Arcana check?
No, this is like to fix it. It is Arcana, right? Or
Yes.
Spellcraft. Okay.
Knowledge Arcana to figure out the method of fixing it,
Mm.
And then Arcana to fix it also.
and then
Okay.
Spellcraft to fix it. Yeah,
Oh.
so the way to fix it is essentially that you have to cast a spell that will permanently make you believe that everyone is lying, and it'll balance itself out.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Quickly. Yep, spellcraft is part of my free ones. Hell
So you
yeah.
or someone else needs to do spellcraft. You can have people assist if you'd like.
Okay, could I? Is it possible if I could take Rain to the infirmary and tell the nurse?
The nurse is like, "Oh, they're affected by magical backlash." Yeah, there's absolutely no way of fixing that.
Kidding me?
Yeah,
Could you like send me magical energy or cheer me on or something to give me a +2 on my check, please?
you can do it. Go you with whatever you're doing.
Does that count as an assist?
Does it count as freaking a bard? Like, if you had a bard, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're just going.
hey,
They're a little weirded out by you.
mage
Okay.
nurse person, do you have like a spell that'll
I'm not a
make me-
mage.
Well, then what are you doing in the mage tower?
I'm a nerd. Sometimes they get paper cuts from flipping books.
Is there a mage nurse, a mage doctor, a witch doctor?
Whoa,
Wizard
Ooh,
doctor.
ooh, ting,
Ting,
tang.
tang, walla walla bing bang.
whoa, hold on. Firstly, I'll need to see your student IDs.
We're actually visiting our brother.
Okay, I'll need to see his student ID and your letter
Okay.
of visitation.
That's not how it
Okay,
works.
we're gonna. Where's our brother, Ren?
Give me just 1 second.
Where's
Open their
our
bag,
brother?
and without taking their hands like out of the bag, can I just quickly roll like something to forge a note?
No,
I've done homework in my bag before.
not stealthily. Not while you're handing without seeing what you're doing.
They ran out of paper on the front.
Okay,
Well-
firstly, let me start with this. Ren,
Yes.
do you know what what a letter of visitation would look like?
This
No.
person can visit.
You're essentially you could create the best forgery ever. It's going to be wrong because you don't know what the format looks like.
A piece of paper that says visitor.
Essentially. So you show her a piece of paper that says
Just
visitor.
post a note.
She says, "I'm gonna have to ask you to leave."
Alright, they leave.
Okay.
I don't need a non-magical nurse anyway.
Hey, I know where the dean's office is. We could go talk to him.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You guys,
I think we're buddies.
yourselves. You don't need other people.
But I'm scared of rolling it out one and failing.
Rain can roll it themselves.
Oh, okay. But,
Can I fix this myself, Ren?
Yeah, you can fix yourself.
okay.
No, Ren is asking Ren.
We could
They
try
need to
it. I
go.
mean,
You're the one who rolled the Arcana check. You know that you can fix yourself.
Yeah, but then Ren was like, we need to go talk to people, and they're like,
I was the one that rolled the Arcana
yeah,
check, first of all.
Rain rolled the Arcana check to figure out how to fix it. You rolled the Arcana check to know there was a problem.
Where's the...
I was just trying to roleplay
They're not
along with
using-
it. They were still believing
No,
people.
they're not clicking on their sheet. So
Sam.
is that your spellcraft that you just rolled, Rain?
Yes.
It works. You're cured.
Yay.
Rain dies instantly.
All
Rain
right.
starts yelling, I'm a god.
It's the end of the day. You guys all go back. Sable, your breastplate's already there waiting for you with an apology note. As well as a token for you, and the note says that you can use this token at Iron Ox's forge, and he will repair or build anything you need built.
Wow.
For free.
Sweet.
And it's a long apology letter that he didn't realize you were a friend of Lady Hearthstone's, and he's so sorry for offending you.
This would be great if I cared.
Sable rips the letter in half and then eats it.
No,
Well,
she
muttering-
held on to it and just
well,
stuffed it
muttering-
in the bag of holding.
Well, muttering, "This is what I think of your apology." She shits it out later into an envelope and then mails him the digested letter.
No.
Sable would only ever do that to Thunderbottom.
So are you guys going back to the capital then?
I guess.
All right. You all pile up. You all head out.
Oh, thank the fucking Lord.
And
Oh.
that's the end of the session. Anyone who isn't level 7, you are now level 7.
Yay!
Only Mooish.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Moo. You did it.
I mean, yeah.
Also,
what
I'm gonna have
happens
to very
when you
kindly
do
ask
We
you
did it.
that you never
Yay.
take me to Colvera again.
What? What did he say? I didn't hear that.
No, I said, Oscar, I'm gonna have to very kindly ask you to never take me to the Colvera capital again.
Until we get our independence, you're gonna have to come, or someone like you. All of y'all gotta come with me.
I don't want to go
back
there
it.
a third time.
If I have to
Also-
go suffer through it, y'all going.
I've
I
suffered
enjoyed
twice.
staying Uncle Vasco. I'll go again.
Next time you guys don't have to go to that.
Maybe.
Sir.
I didn't really have any problems. I don't know why you guys
And
are
I almost got
babies.
kidnapped too.
I want to kill him. I
Okay,
wanna,
yeah.
All because I had to
I wanna
babysit
kill him
Sable.
so bad.
You didn't have to. Came of
She
your own
told
accord.
me to.
And you dragged poor Libby
Magic.
Oric.
She told me to.
Oh, hey, listen, all the orc wanted to do was listen to the friggin' music and that other people were playing. Did he get to do
You were
that? No.
You didn't get to hear. That's probably street performers while walking around looking for Sable for hours.
So, your orange breath. Hold on one. The orange breath's the one you're taking, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold up.